Welcome to Divine Mass, a sacred ceremony in reverence of our inner divinity. I am Ann-Peggy Heart Divine, the medicine woman and initiator of the new era of consciousness. And with great joy and deep reverence, I invite you to this unique Divine Mass and podcast, held every Sunday. Divine Mass is a sacred reflection and celebration of universal wisdom gathered from master teachers such as Jesus, Buddha, Lao Tzu, Krishna, the Oracle of Delphi, Sophia, and many more. In Divine Mass, we explore timeless wisdom and prophetic teachings while also embracing humor and joy. Because we believe in meeting the sacred with both reverence and a smile. We weave this wisdom together to create a meaningful path for the new cosmic area we are now stepping into. This is not just a mass or a podcast, it is a journey into your own divine essence. Through each episode, we explore how you can deepen your connection to your inner divinity and how wisdom from various traditions can help us create harmony, balance, and transformation, both in our lives and in the world around us. Divine Mass is an invitation to open your heart and mind to the sacred, to discover the universal truth that binds us all together. At the same time, we bring lightness and humor, lifting the energy and making the journey even more enriching. Welcome to this Divine Mass, the 23rd of February 2025, where the theme is the cosmic drama of redemption. And I will start with saying something about what is the cosmic drama of redemption. It is a universal perspective and a profound narrative woven into many spiritual, religious, and mystical traditions. At its core, it represents the journey of consciousness from unity to separation, through trials and illusion, and ultimately back to wholeness and divine realization. It is a story of fall and return, where creation experiences fragmentation and darkness, yet always carries within it the potential for redemption, awakening, and transformation. And on this universal level, the drama reflects the evolution of the soul, how we as conscious beings forget our divine nature, become entangled in the illusion of material experiences, and then, through wisdom, love, and higher awareness, find our way back to the source. It is a cycle of descent into duality and ascent into unity, where suffering and separation serve as catalysts for deeper understanding and spiritual growth. Each tradition describes this in different words, symbols, and myths, but the essence remains the same. And I will now mention 7 traditions that illustrate the cosmic pattern of fall, awakening, and redemption. And the first one is Gnosticism, the descendant and redemption of Sophia. And the name of the drama in this Gnostic tradition is the fall of Sophia and her redemption through Christ. And in Gnostic Christianity, Sophia, which also is called the divine wisdom, she falls from unity with the source into the material world. And her descent, she creates the false reality, illusion, and separation, and becomes trapped. Her redemption comes through Christ, who brings divine knowledge, gnosis, to awaken humanity. And this symbolizes the awakening of the divine spark within us, the remembrance of our true divine nature. In Gnosticism, this is the path of self-realization and the integration of divine feminine wisdom. And moving to the second tradition, the Christianity calls this the fall and salvation through Christ. and they have named the drama as the fall of humanity and redemption through Jesus Christ. And in Christian theology, Adam and Eve's fall represent the loss of divine unity and the beginning of suffering. And Jesus Christ is seen as the Redeemer, bringing humanity back into alignment with God through his sacrifice. The theme of resurrection symbolizes spiritual rebirth and awakening. And in Christianity, the drama of redemption is not just about sin, it is about awakening to love, grace, and divine truth within. And the third tradition is Hinduism, and they call this the cycle of Maya and liberation. So they named this drama the illusion of Maya and liberation through self-realization. In Hindu philosophy, Maya causes the soul to forget its divine nature, and Maya is the name they use for illusion. And the ego traps the soul in karma and samsara, which are the cycle of rebirth. And liberation comes through self-realization, knowing that we as individual souls is one with the divine. Divine incarnation like Krishna and Rama guides humanity back to truth. And in Hinduism, the redemption story is about awakening from illusion, letting go of ego, and realizing oneness with the universe. And the fourth tradition is Buddhism, where the drama of redemption is called the cycle of suffering and enlightenment. And the name they also use is samsara and the path to nirvana. And the Buddha story is one of awakening from the illusion of suffering. Humanity is trapped in samsara, the endless cycle of birth, death, and rebirth, due to attachment and ignorance. And the Four Noble Truths and the Eightfold Path leads to freedom from suffering and ultimately enlightenment, which is nirvana. And the Buddha is seen as a redeemer, not through sacrifice, but through wisdom and inner transformation. And Buddhism shows us that healing from suffering and drama happens by shifting perception and cultivating inner peace. And in the fifth tradition, which is US mysticism, also called the Kabbalah, they use the concept of the breaking and restoration of light. And they also use the term of Tzitsum and Tikkun Olam, which is kind of shattering and repairing of the world. And in Kabbalistic tradition, God contracts Tzimtzum to create space for the universe. In this process, the vessel of divine light shatters Shiva, symbolizing the fragmentation of divine unity. Humanity's mission is Tikkun Olam, repairing the world by gathering the divine sparks and restoring wholeness. And in Jewish mysticism, the drama of redemption is about restoring balance, unity, and bringing divine light into the material world. And if we then go to the sixth tradition, we look at indigenous traditions, and they call the drama for disharmony and returning to sacred balance. And they also call it the loss of harmony with nature and the sacred return. So many indigenous traditions tell stories of humanity once living in harmony with nature and the Great Spirit. And through greed, war, and disrespect for the earth, this balance was lost. And the return to sacred wisdom comes through reconnecting with Mother Earth, ancestors, and spiritual ceremonies. And shaman and wisdom keepers act as guides to restore the sacred order. And indigenous tradition sees the drama of redemption as the concept of healing our relationship with nature and remembering our interconnectedness. And the last tradition, the seventh, is the new era of consciousness, where we are now, that sees the drama as awakening from the matrix, the society matrix. And they also call it the illusion of separation and the shift to five-dimensional consciousness. And in modern spiritual movements, many believe humanity is in a transition from three-dimensional ego separation to 5D, which is unity, love, and expanded awareness. And the matrix, the society matrix, is kind of the false programming, keeping us trapped in fear and illusion. And the awakening process is about rising consciousness, remembering our divine nature, and co-creating a higher reality and heaven on earth. And the new era of consciousness sees the drama of redemption as the journey of activating divine consciousness within and embodying the new earth. And as we see, the golden thread as the universal story across all these traditions, they share the same universal pattern, a fall from divine union and unity into separation, forgetting, illusion, and suffering. And a journey of awakening, purification, and transformation. And then it is a return to divine wholeness, remembering of our true nature, and union with the divine. So redemption is not just about being saved, but it is about remembering who we are. And after listening to all these different traditions, I want to ask you, which of these traditions resonates most with you? And how does your own journey reflect this pattern of descendant and redemption? And what does it mean for us as a collective to redeem and restore the sacred? Ultimately, the cosmic drama of redemption points us to the idea that no matter how lost or fragmented we may feel, the divine essence within us remains untouched. We are not separate from the source, only temporarily unaware of our connection to it. Through inner work, love, and spiritual insight, we reclaim our light and recognize that the journey itself was always leading us back home. And now I want to lead you to your home by listening to the light mantra and the light manifesto of divine design. And I invite you to open your heart and not only listen with the words, and also to the vibration and the frequency of the mantra and the manifesto. Light mantra for divine mass. I am the light that shines in the darkness. I am one with all that is. Light from source flow through me. I am a channel for love and peace. May the light in me grow, and may the light in all of us shine brightly. Light from the universe, embrace me now. I open myself to the love, wisdom, and the truth that hath always been within. I am the light. I carry the light. I share the light. May the light in me grow, and may the light in all of us shine brightly. Amen. Manifest of light for divine design. We believe in the divine essence, present in all living beings, a source of light, love, and creation to which we are all connected. We acknowledge our common origin in the Source, where each soul carries the seed of light and wisdom, projected into physical form to experience and evolve through life. We confess that each of us, regardless of background, culture, or belief, is an expression of the cosmic diversity, where our unique existence contributes to the wholeness of the divine design. We believe in agape, the unconditional love that connects us to each other and to the universe. This love guides us to live in harmony with ourselves, our fellow beings, and all life. We confess that through our free will, we can activate and express our highest essence, and that we are created to live in balance between the masculine and feminine, between spirit and matter, between heaven and earth. We believe in the universal law that governs both our inner and outer universe, guiding us to understand our own power and our own role in the greater cosmic unity. We acknowledge that we are all multidimensional beings, bearer of divine light, and that we are here to experience, learn, and contribute to the collective good through our divine design. Namaste. Welcome back. Now I want to share some of my journey of redemption that started in 2013 when a doctor told me that I was going to die. That moment shattered everything I thought I knew. I had been deeply programmed by societal conditioning, rules, expectations, and the ingrained mental pattern of survival, protection, and masking. My very ego was shaped by these habitat diseases, not just physical, but mental and emotional limitations created by the world we live in. And all of it had to go. It was only through deep unraveling that I could fully embrace the light, grace, and divinity of my essence. Now we are witnessing the same deep transformation on a collective level. The world is in chaos and the structure we once relied on are crumbling. Over the past month, we have seen immense disruption in the global landscape, where political and societal changes, such as those initiated by Donald Trump in the United States, have shaken long-standing agreements, regulation, and belief system. And this is forcing people into awakening. When our external stability is disrupted, fear arises. But this fear is a gift. Most people do not enter transformation or the dark night of the soul voluntarily. It takes an external shake-up and push us inward. And that is exactly what is happening now. And as a therapist, healer, and a medicine woman, I witness this every day. People are feeling it in their bodies: stagnation, pain, imbalances, emotional turmoil, breakdowns at work, conflicts in families. And what once worked for them no longer function. The system they have trusted are breaking down, and they are being forced to find new ways to live, new ways to be. And this is the collective rebirth, a sacred invitation to rise and align with our divine essence. But What makes this process so painful for many is the disturbance of our foundation. The body holds on to this old programming, and when they start to collapse, we feel it physically, emotionally, and spiritually. So now I want to turn this reflection over to you. Take a deep breath and let this question sink into your being. Where in your life do you feel like something is crumbling? Are there structures, habits, or relationships that no longer support your higher self? How does your body respond to transformation? Can you feel areas of tension, resistance, or even pain? And what is your body trying to tell you? Are you in a phase of holding or letting go? What would happen if you surrender more deeply into the changes life is bringing you? What illusions have shaped your identity? Have you been living according to societal expectation, fear, or an old programming that is no longer yours? What is the storm in your life teaching you? Every challenge holds a lesson. So what patterns or beliefs are being revealed to you right now? Can you remain in peace and trust even when the external world is in chaos? And what would it take for you to be truly anchored in your divine essence, no matter what happens around you? Are you willing to step into the unknown? The hero's journey demands that we leave the comfort of the known behind. And what fears arise in you when you think about taking that step? What does your soul long for? If all limitation and fears were stripped away, what would your truest, most authentic self be yearning to express? Where are you being invited to soften? Could your journey require more openness, love, trust, or surrender? What would it look like for you to live from your divine wholeness? If you fully embodied the light, love, and wisdom of your essence, how would your life shift? This is your journey, your cosmic drama of redemption. The fall, the struggle, the pain, but ultimately the return. You are already on this path, and the only question that remains is, are you resisting it or are you surrendering to it? Because no matter what, your soul remembers the way. The key is to align with our divine essence and to remain at peace no matter the external chaos. This is what Buddha, Krishna, Isis, Jesus, and many others showed us. And now we are going through a collective initiation where all of humanity is being forced back into its essence. For 40 years, I lived inside an illusion, not consciously, but unconsciously programmed by fear, hierarchy, judgment, and the old masculine structure that shape our society. This is the very programming that is now crumbling, pulling people into their fall and into their real journey. The journey that leads us home, back to our innate divine wholeness. But let's be honest, it will get painful. Because this is the path of shedding illusions, of dismantling false identities, of letting go of the protection we have built around our hearts. This is why it has been called the hero's journey, because it demands that we step out of the known and into the unknown. And what is the most unknowing things to humanity for the past 5,000 years? It is to live with open heart, to embrace abundance instead of scarcity, to trust rather than control, to honor the divine feminine within us all, and to see each other as brothers and sisters rather than competitioners, and to reclaim our divine wholeness. This is the cosmic drama of redemption, the fall, the pain, the struggle, and ultimately the return, where we are right now. And the only question is, will you surrender to it or resist it? Because no matter what, the journey is already unfolding. Your soul remember the way. And I want to help you on your journey. So I have made a meditation of transcending the cosmic drama of redemption and embodying your divine essence. And we are moving towards the end of this mass. And in good divine design style, I will give you this guided meditation. And after this meditation, you will be presented with the divine mass blessing and healing prayer, and our closing song, North with Trine Strand. The theme for the next Divine Mass on the 2nd of March is the Feminine Mother. And in this Divine Mass, we have a guest speaker that is working every day with the Divine Mother energy and who guides her followers to embrace their femininity in their everyday life. And we will see how the concept of the Feminine Mother or the Divine Mother across all culture and tradition has honored the great force of creation, wisdom, nourishing, and transformation. See you in the next episode of Divine Mass. From the divine in me to the divine in you. Namaste. Transcending the cosmic drama of redemption and embodying your divine essence. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and release. Feel the air moving through your body, grounding you into this sacred moment. With every inhale, feel yourself expanding. With every exhale, feel yourself softening. This is your time, a moment of remembrance, a moment to step beyond the illusion of the past and into the truth of your soul. Now, imagine yourself standing in a vast golden field. A space beyond time, beyond history, beyond all traditions. A space where you can witness the great story of humanity, the drama of fall, redemption, and awakening. As you stand in this field, a great portal opens before you. A swirling gateway of light leading you into the sacred story of humanity. Step through the portal and enter the story of creation. You find yourself in a world where everything is one. There is only love, only harmony, only source. But suddenly, there is a shift, a forgetting, a descent into illusion. You witness this in many forms. Sophia falling from unity into separation. Adam and Eve leaving the garden. Humanity losing its connection to the divine. You feel the collective longing, the deep ache of separation. You hear the whispers of all souls searching for their way back. But as you witness this, you do not resist. You simply observe. You are not lost in the drama. You are here to remember beyond it. Now the scene changes. You see souls awakening. You see masters and teachers arriving to guide humanity back to truth. Christ bringing divine love. The Buddha awakening from illusion. Krishna revealing the path of divine action. Mystics, shaman, and sage remembering the lost wisdom. You feel the waves of awakening, the movement of redemption. But you realize something profound. The journey is not about returning to where we were. It is about evolving into something greater. You are here to go beyond the cycle of fall and redemption. Now the great story dissolves. The traditions, the teachings, the myths, they all fade away, leaving only you and the infinite light of Source. A light begins to glow within your heart. This is your divine essence. It was never lost. It was never broken. It was never separate. Breathe into this knowing. You are not here to seek redemption. You are here to embody your source nature, to awaken as the divine presence that you have always been. Let this truth expand within you. Let it fill every cell of your being. Feel yourself radiating with pure source energy. There is no fall. There is no separation. There is only the eternal light that you are. Now, take a deep breath. You stand once more in the golden field of eternity. But something has changed. You are no longer a witness to the drama. You are no longer searching. You are home. You feel your feet on the earth. You feel the vastness of the cosmos within you. You are the bridge between heaven and earth. With every step you take forward in life, you carry this light. You carry truth. You carry love. You have transcended the cycle. You are source in human form. Take a final deep breath in and exhale. Slowly bring your awareness back to this space, back to your body, back to this moment. When you are ready, open your eyes and step into your life as the embodied divine being that you are. Namaste. Blessing from Divine Design. May your heart be filled with light, clarity, and peace, so that you may be a source of love for yourself and all around you. May the wisdom within guide you forward, granting you the courage to create goodness each and every day. May you stand firm in your truth and your light, finding strength in knowing you are part of something greater, a tapestry of beauty, belonging, and purpose. Let your path be illuminated by the joy of service, and let your love inspire wholeness and peace, for you are both the creator and a part of this heaven on earth. May you embrace the divine in yourself and in all others, living with open hands, an open mind, and an open heart. Let this day and every day that follows be an opportunity to manifest love, wisdom, and joy, so that the world may be transformed through your presence. Amen.
Her kan jeg lande, bare være med. Dele tankene med nordlyset, være sammen med deg. Her finner jeg feste. Havet sang min vuggesang. Her finner jeg min ro. Nord. Dele tankene med